Okay, so here you are in your setup position, and things I like are the following. Club face is in a pretty good position behind the center of the ball, squared to the target. Grip, both hands are working pretty well as a unit, left hand, right hand. You've got the club and ball in the middle of your stance, and for a 7-iron or an iron of that length, that's perfect, and that's part of your posture. And your feet and hips are lined up in a good position, but you end up, almost sitting back on your heels, right?
I see that.
So you got to be able to,
that's the carpet, but
tilt forward.
better.
And once you tilt forward from your hips and place your weight more on the balls of your feet, you're going to have to step back a little bit, and you can actually raise your chin up, because a lot of your swings, your head was sunken into your chest, because you can't see the ball if you do this, right? But if you stand tall and have your weight forward, you can actually raise up your head and still view the ball, just like I'm doing to the right here. And you get a little bit of hunch there by tucking that in, just due to lack of support, right? So better balance in general and stepping back a little bit to adjust to that is ideally how you want to begin each swing, right? And I saw that in the last swing that you made. We're going to watch you go back from the ball as is. So you can see the club's going back, and see how it's got to be lifted or picked up away from the ball, the club head? Well, a big part of that is, if you're on your heels, you got to go this way to get your weight back to the center points, right? If you take the club head straight back with your weight in your heels, you're going to fall over potentially, or have to make more compensations. So the club gets lifted, your weight goes towards your toes, then the club gets positioned and picked up at the top of your swing. Left knee pops out a little bit, right leg straightens to keep you balanced, but there's timing involved in doing that, right? The more moving parts, the more you got to recover from. Coming back down, your arms come back, the right knee reflexes, arms extend down, and the left hip moves out of the way, and you swing on through. That's just tough to do unless you're hitting thousands of balls, like I said, per week. So the less moving parts to your golf swing, the better. And you'll be able to take that club on a straighter path away in the future, like me to the right, and follow through with your legs and hips a lot more naturally to the finish of your swing. And that's the goal, is to get those moving parts to be